Well, you might say to yourself, yeah, Will, he's always thinking of the contest, right? Even in the middle of the woods. So, and actually I am, because Mike Delucia is having a contest. I love that name, Mike Delucia. It's a pretty nifty name. Um, he's a Patriots fan. I forgive him for that. I mean, it's like he just don't know any better. You know, it's one of those deals. You want to patronize him a little bit and tell him he's okay. He just really don't know any better. So you don't want to pick on him, on those kind of people, Patriot fans and stuff. They aren't up with the rest of society like the rest of us. But yeah, this is a shout out to him. He wanted to see you doing something in the woods, and I've been working, and I am now smack dab in the middle of a forest. Made some hot chocolate on my fire here, and it's delicious. You can see the steam coming off, maybe, I don't know. No way you can see, but trust me when I say it's cold. It's cold. I'm probably a mile and a half in, maybe 2. Got a long hike out, which is fine. Longer the better. I mean, I get to look at this, right? How could you go wrong? So, here's my outdoor, doing something outdoors. You know, in the summer it's going to be metal detecting, but right now I'm getting out doing this, little bushcrafting. If you want to call it that. I'm just going to call it bushcrafting. Of course, I've got modern equipment with me. So, you want to call it stealth camping or whatever. The eventual goal is bushcrafting, of course. But I need more equipment for that, and it'll come. No big hurry. Got the rest of my life. At least I'm out here, and I think that's what Mike's point is he wants you to, you know, get out of the house and do something. Not just because, I think because he thinks you'll enjoy it more than you know. You know, I think he may suspect that some people have forgotten how it is to be out and about in the woods. You know, and a lot of us have, actually. I hadn't been out in the woods in a long time before I started metal detecting. And I'm just getting, and I know plenty of people like me, and I know a lot of younger people in their 20s, man. They're gaming at home, and their life is the living room and the bedroom, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a little frisbee golf in the summer. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's funny, I never run into kids out here, ever. I run into an adult occasionally, but, I mean, when I was a kid, we were always in the woods, building forts out in the woods, and playing and doing all that stuff, and I hate to sound like an old guy, and that's all cliche, we've all heard it so many times, but, I mean, there's a lot of truth to that, and, you know, I applaud people like Ericord. He's into this. He's not into the indoors, and I like to see that. I'd like to see more kids do that. I seen him with 3 other kids, and it reminded me of something like the Goonies, where they were going around and exploring and stuff like that. I think that's what you called it, the Goonies. It was a long time ago. Kid show where they're exploring. So, I heard of something. don't see nothing though, so we'll go with that. Yeah, shout out to you, Mike Delucia. I guess this is long enough. I'm gonna stoke this fire. Right out here is Lake Huron, one of the Great Lakes in Michigan. I'm probably 50 yards from it. I tried walking out there and the snow was up to my hips, so I turned around and came back. And yeah, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Let me give you a quick look around where my campsite is. That's what people down south call the sun peeking through. I mean, you'd think if you could see it and you see rays, right? You see all those bright spots, that, hey, we would have a little heat, but it just doesn't work that way. We do have heat, you just don't, you can't measure it on that level. If we didn't have any heat, it would be brutal cold. So, all right, thanks for watching, Mike.